Welcome to Canada, and more specifically to the city of Toronto. On this short but exciting tour, we are going to see the CN Tower in Toronto, Ontario. Then we are heading west over to Alberta to see the Banff National Park in Mount Alberta. And finally, we will fly back east to Quebec to see Montmorency Falls. So let us begin our tour back in Toronto. The CN Tower, a majestic icon of Toronto's skyline, is a 553.3 meter high or 1,815.3 feet concrete communications and observation tower in Toronto. It was completed in 1976 and it is located in downtown Toronto in the province of Ontario, where it was built on the former railway lands. Its name CN referred to Canadian National, the railway company that built the tower. The CN Tower held the record for the world's tallest freestanding structure for 32 years, from 1975 until 2007, and was the world's tallest tower until 2009. As of 2024, it is currently the 10th tallest freestanding structure in the world and remains the tallest freestanding structure on land in the Western Hemisphere. In 1995, the CN Tower was declared one of the modern 7 wonders of the world by the American Society of Civil Engineers. It also belongs to the World Federation of Great Towers. The CN Tower opened on June 26, 1976. The construction costs of approximately 63 million Canadian dollars, or about 400 million in 2024 dollars, were repaid in 15 years. The CN Tower attracts more than 2 million international visitors annually. It houses several observation decks, a revolving restaurant at 350 meters or 1,150 feet, and an entertainment complex. Some of our older viewers might recall the worldwide media attention the CN Tower got when stuntman Dar Robinson jumped off the CN Tower on 2 occasions in 1979 and 1980. The first was for a scene from the movie High Point. The second was for a personal documentary. The first stunt had him use a parachute which he deployed 3 seconds before impact with the ground, while the second one used a wire decelerator attached to his back. I know many of you watching this video have been to the CN Tower. The last time I was there was with my mother and older brother in 2011. After visiting the observation deck, we stopped at the revolving restaurant for tea to further enjoy the breathtaking views of the city. It was a magical visit filled with lifelong memories. I hope you can visit Toronto and this grand tower also. I promise you, it is worth every penny. Okay, time to head over to Western Canada, to the energy province also called Wild Rose Country, or as most people call it, the province of Alberta. Here, first we will visit the Banff National Park. Banff National Park is located in the Rocky Mountains on Alberta's western border with British Columbia in the Alberta Mountain Forests ecoregion. Banff National Park is Canada's oldest national park, established in 1885 as Rocky Mountains Park. Located in Alberta's Rocky Mountains, less than a 2-hour drive west of Calgary, Banff encompasses 6,641 square kilometers, or 2,564 square miles of mountainous terrain, over 1,600 kilometers of trails, coniferous forests, alpine landscapes, 3 ski resorts, ice fields, and more than 1,000 glaciers. If you want to view over 100 large glaciers and ice fields, head over to the Ice Fields Parkway. Banff National Park is the most visited Alberta tourist destination and one of the most visited national parks in North America, with more than 3 million tourists annually. But with that impressive traffic, the health of its ecosystem has been threatened. However, programs are in place to reduce this threat. The park has 56 recorded mammal species, including grizzly bears and black bears. There is even a protected herd of American bison. Due to the harsh winters, the park has few reptile and amphibian species. Banff National Park is a must-see destination, and if you like mountains, as you saw for yourself, it is one of the best places in North America for mountain watching. On that note, let us head over to one of my favorite mountains in Alberta, but at a different national park. 180 kilometers northwest of Banff National Park is Mount Alberta. Mount Alberta has an elevation of 3,619 meters or 11,873 feet and is located in the upper Athabasca River Valley of Jasper National Park in the Winston Churchill mountain range in Alberta. J. Norman Collie named the mountain in 1898 after Princess Louise Caroline, Alberta. Mount Alberta is the fifth highest peak of the Canadian Rockies and the third highest in Alberta, but the highest peak in the Winston Churchill Range. It is situated 80 kilometers or 50 miles southeast of the town of Jasper, just beyond the northern extent of the Columbia Icefield. Our quick but wonderful tour of Canada is coming to an end, but before we return home, there is one more gem of a place we must see. This is Montmorency Falls in Quebec. The Montmorency Falls is a large waterfall on the Montmorency River in the province of Quebec. At 83 meters or 272.3 feet high, a full 30 meters or 98.4 feet taller than Niagara Falls in Ontario, Quebec's Montmorency Falls is a spectacular sight in the summer, and for me it is absolutely magical in the winter. The area surrounding the falls is protected within the Montmorency Falls Park. The falls are at the mouth of the Montmorency River, where it drops over the cliff shore into the Great St. Lawrence River. Nearly 1 million visitors a year visit Montmorency Falls. There are staircases that allow visitors to view the falls from several different perspectives. A suspension bridge over the crest of the falls provides access to both sides of the park. There is also a funicle that carries passengers between the base and the top of the falls. In the summer, the park hosts an international fireworks competition with the falls as a backdrop. A trip to Montmorency Falls and Montmorency Falls Park can be combined with a trip to the center of Old Quebec City, which is located just about 12 kilometers or 7.5 miles away. And if you got this far up into Quebec, a mere 3 hours away by car is a must-see trip to the enchanted village of Tadoussac. Well folks, our quick but fantastic tour of Canada is over. And for our first-time visitors, if you enjoyed this video, please also subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Your support is greatly appreciated.